And the bracelet.
Igni.
Hey, I think it worked.
Hey, what's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Tick, aka Game Fanatic, the Michael Jordan the Game, and also the Rebel YouTube Underground, and I am back with another commentary. And I bet you thought I was going to talk about some E3 stuff, but no, I am not, because I told you in my last video, I'm not going to talk about games all the time. So this is going to be my new series called Real Talk. I'm just going to sit here and, make commentaries about stuff I thought about, and it's just going to be something real, because I'm like, yo, come on, son, like, really? So that's what it's going to be about. So anyway, I know all the E3 stuff is going on. I will talk about that later on. I want to talk about it with some colleagues of mine on YouTube, but if that doesn't go down, then I will just talk about stuff by myself. But anyway, you see the title, and yeah, it's a little racist, but it's a little true, man. This is some real talk, bro. Like, why is it always, especially in America, because it's not just everywhere. I mean, you got the Mexicans, they see aliens and stuff like that, and they always see spirits and stuff. It's pretty much all your culture, pretty much. But in America, though, why is it mainly white folk that see ghosts? Why is it normally them? And it's always the same scenario. A rich white family moves into a big old house that's like from the 1800s, or a suburban house that's been there since the 1900s. And is haunted by some kind of a ghostly spirit or demon. It's the same thing every single time. And I don't understand this now. From my understanding about ghosts and hauntings, and normally it's because either someone was murdered and they were murdered in a terrible way, so they're vengeful and they don't want to go, they don't want to accept that they died, or they need to be shown the way to heaven. Some get lost, some souls get lost and they don't know the way, and they need someone to guide them to heaven. So my thing is, okay, that's all fine and dandy, but people back in the day in the 1800s and 1900s were more religious. So first of all, if they died, even in a terrible murder, they wouldn't want to be vengeful. Second of all, they would know, that they have to go to heaven or hell, so I don't understand that. So, and as a Christian, I believe that you would just go straight to heaven or hell after death. But my other thing is, like, let's say this is all true. Then why majority of the time do you see white folk then? And I'm being honest, like 9 times out of 10 you don't see any black people on these shows, because I watch shows like A Haunting and stuff on Destination T America, whatever it's called, and Ghost Hunters and stuff, and normally you don't see any black folks, houses being looked at for ghosts, which makes no sense. Because the thing is, and I know some people are going to be in the comment section like, well, I'm black and I've seen a ghost, because they just want to be equal or feel important. But for the most part, wouldn't you think you would see ghosts in the hood? Because if all that stuff is true about hauntings, people in the hood are murdered terribly. I mean, especially gangsters. Gangsters getting murdered all the time from, an opposing gang, like a blood to get killed by a Crip to get killed by a blood, or they get shot by the police for no reason and die, stuff like that, or they overdose from drugs and maybe a crackhead or something like that. Why don't you see these ghosts then in these abandoned houses or anything? You would think you would see these people. A lot of them aren't even religious, so they don't know about heaven or hell. They don't care about it. And a lot of them are vengeful because they're gangsters. Of course, they're going to be mad. Like, man, this dude killed me, bro. Nah, homie. Nah, we really finna ghost ride the whip on him. They ghost ride and do like, a little ghostly drive-by or something. I don't know, man. Like, you would think you would see that, bro. But you don't. You don't see these black people on these ghost shows, and that doesn't make any sense, man. So with that being said, man, I'm starting to think all these ghost hunters are liars, man. All these people that are seeing ghosts, they gotta be lying, especially the white folk. Either that or ghosts are just racist. They just want to be around black folk. I don't understand it. But I think all these ghost shows, these ghost hunters and everybody, I think they're all frauds, because they always catching things and all that stupid stuff. It's just false, especially the people that believe in it. Y'all need to open your eyes and realize there's no such thing as ghosts. A lot of that stuff that happens can actually be explained scientifically. And as for the people that really believe in it, like, oh my god, the Ghost Box, I need you guys to look this up on YouTube. It's a little radio that switches through the channels and you hear commercials and DJs talking, and they believe that is a ghost actually talking to them. That is by far the dumbest thing I ever heard of in my life and seen. But anyway, let me know in the comment sections below if you ever seen a ghost as a black man in the hood. I know somebody's gonna say they have just to feel important, but me, I never have, and I think they're fake. But I'm gone. Bye!